Hello, this is MetaJungle, and it's a Chainlink Hackathon. I'm Jeffrey, and my team member is Liang. Uh, for this project, we'll try to build a imagination metaverse, and during the process of building the project, we have encountered several problems. The first question is, what's the difference between metaverse and virtual world? Is a virtual world a world exists only on the internet, or is it more than that? So we try to dig more into the metaverse and what it could be looked like by using the Chainlink Oracle data feed. And we will show you in the following presentation that how we connect the real world to the metaverse. And the second questions we are debating is which elements we should incorporate into our project. Is it NFT, GameFi, or DAO? In the end, we decided to add an O into our project because we came up with a model to accommodate all of these ideas. And the third question is who will care or who would like to get into it. And there will be three category of the user to get into our metaverse. The first is the gamer. People can play our trading game and gain rewards. And the second user is the collector. The collector who like to collect the rare NFT or cool NFT can join our metaverse to collect the NFT generated by the game. And the third user is the artist. Artists can propose their artwork, and it will help us to build a community. So it's the high-level overview of our works. First, we use Chainlink to introduce market price feed for our game mechanism. And and second is that player can open a account or submit a jungler to start playing our game. Third thing is the jungler or a trading account can use their trading skill to collect the resource and try to survive. The way they survive is to occupy the territory or hide on a bush to avoid the dangerous creature. And in the end of the generation, the last 100 survivors will be rewarded with the token paid by the user to start the account. And they can also vote for the design proposal for the next generation style of our game. And the game will continue and continue, and the NFT will be upgraded and improved, and the generation will evolve, the style will change. So it's basically our high level design of the project. So here is the system design or a game flow of a project. First, the player comes in and they use the JGR to open the trading account. Then they can participate the game events and trade according with the Oracle or market data. And they can also become the last survivor, and every survivor will be a unique NFT. And after that, they can use their reward or their vote to determine the future skin. And after all of these things complete, they can restart it again. So here is a clear explanation of our trading game. First, they will open an account or summon a jungler, and the jungler can gain their power by trading better or trading good. And once their power increase or decrease, the metadata will change accordingly. So as we can see on the graph, we have a type of metadata, and then once our price increase, we evolve to another NFT. And if a jungler has some resource or their power increase, they can choose to camp on the bush or hide on the bush to avoid dangers. And once they survive on the bush to the end of the generation, they can be rewarded with the token paid by every player. And they can also choose to vote for the proposal and start the new generation. Our tokenomics is that first, every player will have to cost 1 JGR, which stands for Jungler Resource Token, to submit a jungler. And then after they trade very well, they hide on the bush, it will be reward 0.04 JGR per second as a stating reward. And once and since every player can have the option to open a leverage account, which means they can potentially go bankrupt. And we don't have the mechanism to report, to detect the bankrupt. So we are rewarding the people who find a jungler who is bankrupt and report to us. They will get 0.1 JGR per time. And after the game is, the generation is over, every survivor, which means who stand on the bushes in the end, will share 80% of the fund in the vault. For the proposal, artists can propose for the design of the future generation, and the survival can vote for them, and they can choose the style they like and make the game the way they want. So the core of the project is dynamic and evolvable NFT. The NFT data will change according to the power, and the whole generation style will evolve continuously due to the proposal. Here is our smart contract design. We have several contracts which can interact with each other, and in the future we can add more contracts such as the staking reward token, because all of our contract design is meant to be composable. The technology we use is first Morales. We use Morales as our backend server to query the data on chain and send the smart contract event. And the second is Chainlink. We use Chainlink to acquire the market data feed to connect to the real world. And we also use ENS as a proxy for the Chainlink. And lastly, we also support the Polygon sidechains integrations. A look of our demo website. The URL is metajungle.nfly.app. By first visiting the website, you can see here's a quick start section. You can look through the instruction on quick start to play on our game. And first, you can create a jungler by opening a positions. And once you have any trading events, the metadata will be updated. And if you increase your power enough, you can choose to go to the high on boost section to occupy any territory. And then once you have the territory occupied, you can choose to go vote for any proposal or even make your own proposal. And here is the ganking sections that if any jungler is out of power or go bankrupt, you can choose to gank them. But if they are not, your transaction will be failed. So it's basically the quick brief of our project. If you are interested, feel free to visit our website. The link will be attached on the dev post. And thank you for listening to our project demo. We are MetaJungle.